It is the Yeah Come On Show podcast, show 142. Woo! I'm your hostess with the mostest. Yeah, I'm not the first to say it, but I sound cool doing it. Hey, it's Southside Steve, your host. There's my co-host, Brett Barney, also wearing the Yeah Come On podcast shirt. Then there's my co-host, Evan Brandonicio, otherwise known as Brando, and special guest looking a little bit like Brando because it's Brando's son.
Son.
I just want to figure it out. No, I just want to do that. I had to do it. No, it is Brandon's younger brother, Carson Brandonicio, coming to us live from the campus of Kennesaw State. Woo!
In the building. Hooty hoo.
You're in the building, baby.
Hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo.
Hooty hoo. Hooty hoo. I will tell you that Carson is on this show because we want to talk about what it's like to be in college in 2022. What's it like to be in college week 1, week 2 for this guy? Is his roommate a douche or is he cool?
Ooh,
what
good
is
question.
dorm life like? Yeah, I mean, we're going to ask, has he been laid yet in the dorm? Is he a virgin and he's worried about when he'll get laid the first time? Will it be awkward in front of the roommate? I don't know, but we're going to find it all out. Has his penis gotten to the full size that it will grow to? Is there even pubic hair? I don't even know down there. He's a college student, or is he more concerned with making A's than getting laid? These are all questions we will answer.
Skip class, eat ass. That's day one.
We're going to
That's the day one rule.
That is, but this is show 142.
Oh, Jesus.
So this is everything Carson. I will tell you, Carson, my nephew, one Jackson Rickman, his name could be scribbled into your wall over there, just graduated from Kennesaw this past year.
Oh, wow.
He was on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year plan. Bam.
And he's not even a doctor.
I was going to say, a lot of people go to college for 7 years.
They're called doctors.
Not with his degree. It's called change your major. He was getting into computer designing or something like that. And he got all the way in it. And he's like, I suck at this. I'm going to hate this. And then he switched his major, and it cost him about 1.5 years. And he was valeting cars and putting himself through, along with a little assistance from my middle brother. And that was his deal. But he was there, and he did the dorm life. So what is Kennesaw State like? Impression number one, when you decided to go there and then you arrived day one, what was it like?
All right. Well, day one, moving in, it was not too bad actually. I think most colleges are pretty crazy. And I walk in here, and there's a kitchen, and I have my own room. So that's not really too bad. There's some cool shit in here. There's some bugs occasionally. You know what I'm saying? A little snack. You know what I'm saying?
If you want to eat it, yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
but there's no roommate.
I do have a roommate. He's
he?
cool. He's across from me. No, he's not. I have my own room, believe it or not. Crazy.
Oh my
right?
God, Brandonicio's got money.
Yeah,
they got money. They're like
living that sweet life.
That's it. They're like, son, you won't have to live with someone else. I won't have it. Brandonicio's don't share rooms. They don't. So you will live the Brandonicio life, and you'll have a room to yourself.
Yeah. So my roommate.
I don't know why I gave you that accent, because y'all are fucking Italian, but whatever.
Yeah, there's a way easier way to cartoonify us.
No, you will live by yourself. But no, Carson.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
I don't know about eating your pasta.
You will not see another man's penis. It will not happen.
Nah, it already happened. Man.
Already happened?
No, it's gonna happen. You ever get pre-deja vu? You know what I'm saying? Like deja vu's coming.
Yeah, you're just like,
I was gonna say, is it
and I think I'm getting it right now. Actually, I'm not sure which one of you guys is gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna be. Historically, Brett is the one to expose himself the most on this show. So
that is true.
If you want to see mine, what the hell, man? I'm married. I want to turn it over to my boys a little bit because they're fresher out of college. I did the Georgia State scene, did a little Clayton Junior scene, and then got a little job and got into radio and bailed on finishing. So I was somewhere in the middle of a sophomore year, taking 5 hours a quarter, paying for it with bartending money. When I left, I owed them nothing. My parents paid nothing, so they couldn't bitch at me for what I was doing. But, it was a life decision, and here we are. I don't even know what your major is. I don't even know if you know. You don't have to know. You're in core, baby. But tell me, do you have an idea of what you want to do with your life?
I have no idea. I'm a marketing major, but I got no idea. I think, it's very common in our family to go into the porn industry, but I feel like sometimes in life, to get where you want to go, you got to walk a different path. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
I get it. Your older brother was in the porn industry, and they called him his nickname. It was cool, man. It worked. Called him Little Ev, and Little Ev did what he could.
Got the job done was my slogan.
Yeah, it was like
Efficiency.
it's like
they called him Little Misshapen Penis Ev. What's up?
You gotta have a niche. You
We
gotta
were
have a
just there
niche.
to have fun.
No.
I'm never letting that go, dude.
they actually. So what they called one of the other brothers was he didn't really have a nickname, but it was more like a slogan. It was like, those pizza places have like a 30 minutes or less. It's like it was more like a minute or less, and then you get it for free.
It's for free.
Yeah,
Dude.
depending on how long it is. Yeah.
I got you. I dig
Yeah.
that. Now, Evan, I guess you should take over for a second. Tell me, how many Brandonicios are there? I met your father. I will tell you, your father and Evan are very similar. You don't fit the mold. You must follow mom's way. You're not exactly like your brother or your dad to me.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you, like your Aunt Jen? Do you follow Mima or
Great
Nina, whatever you
question.
call
I
your
have
The
friend?
no
mailman,
idea.
milkman.
Mailman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you
I think-
positive that Evan, do you know, now's a good time to tell him if he's not your real brother? Tell
Oh,
him.
I don't know.
That's-
We were never sure. He was the only one of
Yeah.
us born not in Chicago, so there were always questions,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Where was he
so-
born? Where were you born?
Ohio. So
Ohio.
I know.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's where my
It's not
dad's
your
from.
fault.
Don't shit on it.
I'm here to shit on Ohio. Are you kidding me?
Hold on. He said it to Brett's father. He passed away. Love him.
That's what you get for being from Ohio.
Yeah, it was 3 years ago. That's all good.
Doesn't matter. Don't act like it still doesn't hurt and you don't cry yourself to sleep. Love our dads.
Got to find some lube some way.
Hey, to my dad, I lost him in 08. You guys got your dad. You know how I
Yeah,
know?
shout out to
I
having an
worked-
alive dad. What's up, y'all?
At least, nobody here's from Detroit, so
That's thank God
Nope.
for that.
Nope.
or
So, what
any
do you-
fathers for that matter.
Yeah.
What do you guys got for him? What do y'all know that I don't know about this character or what he's going through?
Well, he's got a long distance girlfriend.
Hmm.
I was curious, not to get right to the hard stuff. Have you guys talked about what that looks like?
Breaking up.
Breaking up.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah.
Brett
Same time,
Barney,
baby.
That's
Yeah.
it. Brett's on my page. Brett was like, until I met a chick that's going to do everything I want when I want, I will break up with the
Well,
hoes.
I was
and I
actually
will
waiting
do it
to
on
call.
vacation. Brett.
I was waiting to call the station for relationship advice.
Oh, I can
yeah,
help
good
you.
news. You don't have to call.
Good. Here's the only
Yeah,
thing. Let me
that's-
tell you. I got to tell you, little Carson, and I'm calling you little Carson because you're just the youngest Brandonicia.
No, he's taller than I am.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, you little hunk of hotness. Look at you. You got the both to the Brandonicio hair. We'll see what you guys look like in your 40s, but right now looking
Yeah.
thick and good, and I
Yes.
respect it. I will say that the one thing I'm good at is chick advice. That's about it. I know definitely how to close. I know how to score. I know how to shoot above where you should be.
That was your
How to-
major.
My major was sex.
Yeah.
Sex. And until I shut it down, there were like 2 or 3 in the wings, and then I'm like, all right, everybody, I'm done. I have now kissed the one that I will marry, and it's all history now. I hope you do not meet that person soon. I want to see you have a little bit of fun. Okay. I don't want you getting girls pregnant. I don't want you catching diseases. I don't want you to get the monkeypox. I don't want you to get herpes.
Yep.
If you do get the drip, I had that in my first year of college, and I think that's not bad. a little penicillin, a little burn of the penis, and you're fine.
Yeah,
Let
just go to
that
the health
go.
center.
Yeah, and
You
you
can
know
have
what?
a
When
little bit of it.
I went to the health center at Clayton, and I said, "Hey," and she's like, "What's happening?" And I tried to use college words, and I said, "There's a burning sensation when I urinate, and I seem to be discharging a pussy brown substance."
I'm on my period. Is the short? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And she goes, "You have gonorrhea," and I went, "What? What's gonorrhea?" And she goes, "Otherwise known as the drip." She goes, "I've already had 7 cases." She goes, "This freshman class is out of control. Come see me." And I went, "Okay." So there you go.
Is this a scared straight program? Good Lord.
Yep, it's exactly what it is.
Mhm.
And you know what? Just in case a guy tries to take you, go ahead and get warmed up. Start sitting on your thumb. I recommend that. Be ready. Don't let it hurt. Let it hurt.
That's just good, sensible advice. This
Yeah,
is the
that's
stuff
good
you
advice.
I
can't.
apologize.
They're not going to teach you this stuff in your freshman
They're
seminar.
not. Nobody's gonna teach me that.
Yeah.
Hey, we
I
need.
apologize. Have I gone too far that the Brandon Nisio family is now not going to watch this? Because
No.
I don't know the sense of humor. Brett, what have you got for this young man, this
I've
freshman?
got a lot of bullet points, but I think we need to get into this long distance relationship first, Steve.
Oh no.
Okay, let's talk about the long distance relationship. I guess we should know. First off, I want you to rate her on a scale of 1 to 10. Be honest. And secondly, I want to know how far and how long you've been dating her.
All right, so we're gonna go. I would say a -5 times -2.
That'd be a 10. We're doing math jokes here.
Bird.
You know what? That was over my head, but I thank you, Evan. I appreciate it.
I got you. I'm here to explain math. That's why I'm kept around.
I don't need
Well,
math
we'll go with a
humor.
9.9.
Don't tell me her breasts are to the second power or any of that crap.
We'll go with a 9.9 because she does have gonorrhea. So, you know,
Well,
that 0.1.
Is she a blonde, brunette, or a redhead?
She's a brunette with purple hair right now.
All right, so she colors her hair, which means she likes to be on top. All
yeah,
right,
but
I got
that's just like the Gen Z thing, though. Like all of them do their hair. Yeah.
I don't know. Does she have like the Italian thing going on? Like, does she have like little black hairs going from her belly button down? Does she have some black hair on her back? How thick black hair are we talking?
I haven't measured.
This is so.
Is
I
she
remember the first time I brought Corinne up on air, and it was this exact conversation.
Yeah. So is she shaving at all? Is she
Oh my
cleaning
God.
anything? Are there designs?
Evan,
You
you
don't
want to
have
know
to
why?
answer these
Yeah,
questions.
none of my family members will ever be asked on this show, nor have they. And we've done 142 of these things. So I've learned, I know.
I
I
think-
knew the second you texted your brother was coming on, what was about to happen. This is amazing.
All right. Pizza, Dorito, or landing strip?
Oh
Just
my
give me
God.
or bald eagle. It's a simple question.
You do
I
not
want to
need
get back. I want to get back to the designs.
Okay.
I think that's an underrated concept. I don't know anything about that. I've never.
Well, some girls do like the innards where it's like this, like it kind of there's like a mass and then it kind of tulips out and it's kind of like the ovaries inside. It's kind of
What about
cool.
like the Batman logo?
Batman logo? I had a girl tried it because she knew I was into Smoking the Bandit. Tried to do the Trans Am Phoenix down there. It ended up what do you call it? Octopus, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
What about the
I've
cool?
never seen.
What about the
retarded
Kool-Aid
like-
mustache?
Yeah, there's that.
That's where you just don't go. You get rid of everything except what's around the the lip. The Kool-Aid
Oh, like
mustache.
a goatee.
Yes,
And-
except more
In
tight.
the landing, in the landing strip, there's international landing strip. There's drug running strip, and then there's the Hitler. It's one of the three.
How would you feel about a whole picture of Jerry Reed?
That's good.
Just you know what I'm saying? Straight
I
up.
would cheat on my wife with your girlfriend if it was Jerry Reed. Let me just tell you, that would be an effing hair masterpiece. I would look at my wife and go, it wasn't about anything other than Jerry Reed.
It was about Jerry. It was only about Jerry.
My heart wasn't in it. I don't even know if it felt good. I just saw Jerry. All right. Well, that's cool. So how long you been with her?
We've been together, what, I think 7 or 8 months. 7, I think.
Where does she go to school?
She goes to UGA. So it's a little bit of a haul.
All right.
It's not too bad
Seems-
though.
It's not too
Nah,
bad.
you can do it. Obviously, there's going to be more to do there. Underclassmen with fake IDs get away with a lot more there than they do
Oh,
in
yeah.
Kennesaw, unless you want to go to Hooters down there by your college, whatever.
Hmm.
Where y'all going tonight? Hooters or Twin Peaks? I don't know. My ID
There's
ain't
2
that
good bars in Kennesaw.
All right.
I got Mazzies.
Highlands.
Mazzies. Highlands.
Highlands is
Highlands
fun.
is the shit, dude. That is a great bar.
That sounds like a new bar since my days in Kennesaw. I spent
Probably.
a ton of time in Kennesaw, like probably like 2099 to like 2004. I was all in Kennesaw back in the day. So whatever bars existed then. Then there's off the Barrett Parkway. What's that one up on the hill behind the bowling center or what? Is that Twin? Oh, is that Tilted Kilt? Was Tilted
Yeah,
Kilt?
Tilted Kilt. Tilted Kilt.
Now Tilted Kilt's on the other side. It's right next to Highlands.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, it is. That's true.
Okay. I don't
Which
know
is-
how they are on IDs, but Athens is where he needs to be, right, boys? I mean, y'all
Mazzies don't
can-
give a fuck.
They don't.
No. Highlands does Mazzies, and it used to be called Bullfrogs. I think it has a new name now.
That's I was trying to wonder because that we used to go to one called like Frogs or something when after we
Yeah,
got out of
Bullfrogs.
college, me and my buddies.
Yeah.
And
That
keep
was
in
always a
mind,
little sauced.
I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. I don't even want to give bar names because you know what? They may be, buying the Legends Yet Come On Bourbon whiskey.
Hey,
So I don't want to, nor do I want to ruin it for you, Carson. I mean, this is
Mhm.
college. This is fun, but no doubt Athens for the weekend will be cool. Is she in a dorm or does she?
She's
is
in
she
a dorm, yeah.
apartment? So that really doesn't work for you going up there and staying with her, does it?
No, but I got a couple buddies, you know what I'm saying? Figure it
All right.
out.
So you got a
So-
place you can stay. Are y'all in fraternities and sororities, or you two individuals?
No, neither of us.
Kennesaw has a pretty shitty fraternity program. I mean,
There's no frat living, so it's kind of
there only kind of is. There's like an off-campus thing. It's unofficial. It's
yeah.
at least for my day there was.
Yeah, I think it's
Mm.
unofficial
fair
from the
enough.
school, but it's official through like nationals and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I know the right next to my office, there's the Delta Chi house. And I only know that because there's shit everywhere with Delta Chi letters and all these guys. And I was watching them running on the roofs of the condos and all this the other day. I work and live up in Kennesaw, Ackworth. So I'm actually probably I'm right down the street from Mazzies.
Yeah.
So I'm not far from you.
Oh, word.
Very cool. So that tells you when you get in trouble, you call Brett. I want you to have Brett's number.
Yep.
Yep.
Carson, he's your hotline. He's been there,
Alrighty.
done that,
It's my guardian.
and he's armed at all times. He's armed.
That man is your
I-
guardian angel.
I am, and I
Alright.
do know a lot of the cops up here.
There you go.
From
That's
the
good
after-
stuff.
aforementioned
Yeah.
Mazzies nights, or
Yeah.
Are you
I-
looking to stay at Kennesaw, or are you looking to transfer out?
I'm
or
looking to
did-
transfer. I am
What,
indeed.
what do you got? What do you got your sights on?
Probably UGA. I don't think I've got quite the chops to get into tech yet. So, but maybe I'll university hop around. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, dude. You got math jokes. That's already a leg up.
that's
That's
true.
true.
That's true.
True.
We heard that, didn't we, Evan? So, all right. So you want to get out to UGA, maybe go to, be there with your girl. Are
Yeah.
you in love, in lust, or in like?
I would say I'm enlightened.
All
You
right,
know
this
what
is
I'm
going to
saying?
hurt your relationship, just for the record, if she sees this shit.
She's not gonna see this shit. He's like, no way am I sending this to her.
Yeah, dude. I'm kind of in a like mode. Girl's like, oh my God, I swear every time we have sex, he says, I love you, bastard.
Last time I sent him a picture of my tits.
Yeah. He's not getting any more of that. No more designs. I'm shaving it. Erase the board. Erase it.
Oh
No
my
more
God.
designs.
Clean slate. I'm in Athens.
I'll just take a chance on just getting an ingrown hair. I don't give a damn. Screw him.
I just made a bulldog face.
Screw him. I'm just going to put a U as in you ain't getting it. Oh, whatever.
good.
No, I'll tell you. Yeah, it has to be like at this point, and I respect it. You're a goddamn freshman, dude. You're a year out of high school. I was in love out of high school, and she kept me from taking a soccer scholarship and forced me to do this local deal in Georgia. And if I could do it over again, bam. But she's a girl I chased for 3 or 4 years, and I got her, and she was like the hottest chick in our high school. And I was a badass the summer of my senior year, and I stayed behind when everybody else left. At least you're both in school. You got that going for you. You didn't think you needed to take a break. You're ready to get right into it. Keep moving.
I mean, honestly, I think college right now is feeling easier than high school, but I guess I just started. So.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah.
Don't let them trick you. They want to tell you like,
yeah,
it's going to be tough. No fucking way.
Crazy.
No fucking way.
Kind of crazy. So
yeah.
So yeah. But that's yeah.
What, got a little bit of hair on your face too. What do you got, Brett? I could keep drilling.
Oh, dude, here. You just want me to?
I started your advice.
I started thinking about advice to give him.
Do you want to hit sponsors real quick and then
17 bullets? As I just started going, dude.
Sponsors. All right, you hold on to yours. I'll do some sponsors. Before I do that, I can't really help you hook up because you're already hooked. But if this relationship goes south, look at me, Carson. It will. It will. It won't last. I know this is weird because I'm in your face, but it won't last.
You could actually outside.
I'm just keeping it real, dude. You're too hot, man. I'm giving you love. You're too hot. You got a good chuckle. You got good hair. You know, you probably should shave until you can grow it. But I'm just telling you, you know, you've got skills already. You're a cool dude. What are those behind me? Are those like the little small snowboards that you
those are skateboards.
Skateboards? I couldn't.
Which would be small snowboards.
I did used to skate a lot, so.
All right, so now you're a skater. Tell me, do you wear Vans? I mean, do you?
Yeah,
do you,
I wear Vans when I skate, but you know what I'm saying,
not around campus.
Not too much, no.
Here's the last thing before we go into sponsors, because if and when the relationship ends, say it doesn't, say you take a hiatus and then you get back, you're at Georgia for your senior year, she's there, boom, the family's happy. Y'all both ring the bell together, and that's when you tell everybody she's 2 months pregnant and you're getting married, you know, whatever. But until then, you've got a couple of years. There needs to be like an image. When my nephew was there, Kennesaw State, he became his very own mascot, which was bizarre. He wore one of those orange costumes where you couldn't see his face, and he showed up for all the football games acting crazy and never let anybody know it was him. That was his off the wall thing. So when he started dating girls, he goes, "Hey, you know who the orange guy is? You're with. You're with."
It's almost like being Batman.
It is.
Like,
thank you. That's kind of cool.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you take the Vans, you know, you got a pair of jeans, maybe showing a little bit of the kneecap, and you're like, yeah, I'm a skater. Cool, got the hair. Or do you learn to surf? You know, and you're like, yeah, I'm a surfer, dude. I like to go out the West Coast in the summer.
Right.
But there's got to be something going down. You're some image. Is there a sport you play or anything that you want to?
Well, I actually play guitar, so I'm looking to start a band. So that's also, I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's such a. I feel like
that's a pretty simple answer right there.
To walk in college, right? Because like on one hand, being in a band, cool. On the other hand, being the guy at the college party with a guitar, not so cool, right?
If you find yourself playing acoustic with 5 chicks around and 2 of them aren't wearing shoes, stop. Do not become the hippie dude. You either rock or you don't. You gotta, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't sit around on the lawn. You plug in, baby.
I plug in.
Damn right. That's what we do. We amp up.
I disagree. All you got to be able to do is dabble on an acoustic. It works every time. Leave it sitting over in the corner. You come home drunk, pull that thing out. Oh, it's the closer, baby. It's the closer.
That's your closer?
That is not my closer. My closer is something different, but it is a easy audible.
Yeah. I mean, that works. I had a roommate, Barry Sams. I lived with this dude 2 different times for probably a period of 2.5 years. And every time he started dating somebody new, I had to hear the same songs again. And he would actually sing a little. And I'm like, oh my God. It was, I mean, he did better than I could, but I'm like, Barry, you're good. But damn, I am tired of hearing that shit. that same song. It's weak. Quit. Come up with something else. But no, whatever it takes. A musician. So that's the route you're going. I dig it. Any sport you ever played, like in high school? Anything that interests you?
I played football and tennis, but it's kind of dropped off on that. So.
All right. Well, if you can dabble at the tennis, that can get you laid. A lot of girls like to play tennis, so you can play a little tennis with somebody, because if you can do a sport with somebody, that's kind of cool. It all depends on what kind of girl you're looking for. But right now, that's off the table. You found your girl. Can I get a first name? I'm just curious what her first name is.
Her name is Addie.
Oh, God. Addie. Oh. Short for
Addie, Steve?
Addison.
I've met her. She is cool.
Addison.
She'd be a lot cooler if she just went with Addison, because it's kind of a last name on a girl. Right. It's definitely, kind of guyish. Addison. Tell her to stay with that. The Addie thing is just like short for like Abigail or whatever. Yeah, you're Addison. You got a cool name. Roll with the whole damn name. That would be
I like that name. Yeah, that's true.
Everyone knows girls with guy names, very cool.
Done deal. Totally agree. All right. Right now, I will take a break. When we come back, since you don't need any of my advice, you have your woman. You will now be questioned by the hardest questionnaire I know. He is heartless. He can be douchey. He can be a matter of fact. He can be curt. And I'm not saying the name Kurt. He could just be curt with his behavior. That is one, Brett Barney. And the other thing is your brother's going to try to save you wherever he can. And I'm sure he has questions and advice. All that coming back with the Yeah Come On Show, show 142, which is brought to you by OxygenFinancial.com. For all your financial needs, go to Ted. Ted Talks every Tuesday, 6 o'clock on Axel and Southside Rock 100.5. Check it out. He'll help you out.
Today's his birthday.
285. Yeah, today is his birthday, isn't it?
Or his day of recording is his birthday. Friday is not his birthday. Today is not his birthday.
No, it's Friday. Yeah. So what? Now I feel like I need to. Happy birthday, Ted. Let's all say happy
birthday to Ted. Take care of all my money.
Happy birthday from the Yeah Come On crew. We wish it was our birthday.
So we can party too. Hey.
I hope you live forever. Keep counting the years, Ted.
Skip around the room. Skip around the room.
Skip. Ted's our man. Circle285.com. Look, man, it's tough out there. Carson, you know it. You're on your father's teat. Look, so I got to tell you, man, if you are bundling insurance, homeowners, maybe renters, dorm insurance, car insurance, go to Circle 285. They're going to give you a free quote. Type A companies. They have saved me $800 a year. Let's see what they can save you. Also, I want to thank Ridgeline Counseling, Dr. David Markwell. He's our man if you're going through something. Carson, if you get out there and it gets weird, maybe you're not sure. You're not attracted to women anymore. You're attracted to guys.
Maybe.
You're like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. And then all of a sudden you start eyeballing animals, like large animals, and you need somebody to talk to. You call Ridgeline Counseling. David Markwell can save you for sure. Brett, I'm going to you on the spot. I hope you got me. What is Ridgeline Counseling's email? How do we get a hold of them?
Go to markwelltherapy.com.
On the screen right here.
Markwell. See it? I can see it now. markwelltherapy.com. That's great. And Joe B's bee pollen. You should be taking 2 capsules a day, Carson. It'll keep you from getting sick. It'll keep lead in your pencil. It's what you need. You need some bee pollen. Jump on it. And lastly, Legends, Yeah Come On Bourbon Whiskey, a proud sponsor of Yeah Come On Show. This is show 142. Cheers to my boys. I turn it over to one, Brett Barney.
Okay, so I don't really have questions. I'm much more decided to write advice based off of my college career at Alabama. Because I like to sick brag right before football season, as we just re-signed Nick Saban, the god of football, until he's 79.
For $93 million.
Worth every fucking penny. Worth every fucking penny. He brings $2 billion a year to that tiny ass city of 90,000 people.
He does do that.
All right. Can't argue with that one.
All right. You guys jump in, and I wrote down a bunch of advice. Let's go. Carson, if somebody asks you, what's your sign? Understand you will need to bail within the next 6 hours and never contact them again. That's very true. Many dates.
True.
So what's your sign?
Not just dates, guys you're sitting next to in class too. Like,
yeah.
If that's a science thing, you drop that class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're
You
talking
gotta get
we're
away.
talking astrology sign, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, see, there comes a time in every man's life where he has to either lie that he likes astrology and get laid, or not do that.
That's true.
So
See, you don't even have to lie though. You can just be like, my sign is X, and they'll be
That's
like,
true.
oh, well, we're not going to work out, but we
That's
might work
true.
out for the night.
That's true.
There's your 6 hours. Rock and roll, get out of there.
That's a good point.
Carson, sometimes you're better off masturbating. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
All right, here's my next one.
Very true.
Tongue rings. Not all they cracked up to be. To be honest with you, embrace all tongues.
I agree. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you right now, don't marry a tongue ring girl. Don't, but date the crap out of them. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
But
Right.
embrace
what
all
do you think,
tongues.
Evan? Do you want your brother to French kiss a girl with a tongue ring? Yay or nay?
Do I want him to?
Sure.
I want him to experience all the joys life has to offer as my younger brother. If that is
Did you-
congruent with, the landscape of his life, then yeah, absolutely.
It's a slippery
and
slope
don't
when you
think-
get on the tongue rings, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Tongue rings do
Yeah.
try harder though.
They do.
They're
They do.
like self-conscious about like the
Yeah, they
The
got
ring.
something to prove. Be
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
got to
they're like-
notice this tongue ring.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I paid for it. You
great
got to
point.
see the tongue ring.
That is a great point.
Yeah, I
they
went
want,
through
they
what
want
like
you to see it.
yeah, it's like 6 weeks of they can't do anything except drink, Chick-fil-A milkshakes. They
Mhm.
want you to feel that tongue
That's
ring.
true.
Mhm.
That's true.
All right, number 3, books. You don't need them. Total money grab, total bullshit. Fucking use Google. I will tell you this, my freshman year bought all my books, and then each semester gradually bought less and less and less.
Mhm.
Hit mid-junior year, I never bought a book again. Never wasted the money.
Yeah.
Books are bullshit. You're going to
Counter
spend $300 on a book, and then you're going to sell it back to them. They're going to buy it back for $5. And here's the other thing that's a real pain in the ass about these universities. This is where they really fuck you in the ass. Is you'll have a professor that wrote a book and he teaches the class based off of the book that he wrote, and he will force you to buy that book that
Yeah.
costs like $85 and is worth
nuts.
nothing, and they won't buy it back because guess what? As he's teaching you that book, he's changing like 5 different things in it and releasing a new copy for the next semester to teach.
That is fucking
That-
true.
Yeah, that's crazy, actually.
Now, the one corollary to that is you have to buy a book if it has like a program or a workbook in it. You do have to buy those.
yes.
Otherwise-
yeah.
Brett's pretty spot on here.
You can get a
Mhm.
lot of those knocked out though your freshman and sophomore year because you can get those and carry them on with you. Like writing books or for us we had the AP standard book you had to buy, but that went through all the way comm school,
Yeah.
college, so it didn't matter.
Well, nowadays, you put on your little pirate hat and go on the internet, you know what I'm saying?
You can find those books.
And allegedly you find them for free.
Yeah, I've never done this.
I wouldn't
I
do
did
that.
this.
As a moral, upstanding citizen, I have never found, seasons of Arrested
Yeah,
Development
yeah.
or college books or certain video games.
Yeah.
I've
Mhm.
never done those things,
Or
but I hear
zebra
they're out
porn.
there. Yeah,
I-
pictures of naked ladies,
Yeah.
pictures of
Specifically
Jennifer Lawrence
zebras.
nude. I've heard they're out there. I've
Yeah.
never
Mm-hmm.
seen them. But
All right, no matter how shitty you feel in the morning or how great you feel, show up to class. If you show up to class, you're going to pass, you're going to get a degree. You will take in the knowledge, you'll figure it out, you will get a degree. Just fucking show up to class. That's really one of the biggest things I can actually tell people. Show up to class. Don't skip class, don't bullshit, show up.
Yeah, because they'll like say you're on like a C, like if you're on that CB border, if your teacher checks your attendance and sees you there all the time,
Usually
Right.
they'll recognize your face.
yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, I will tell you to take it a step further and don't be a kid in the classroom. Be a person they know who you are. Ask questions. You don't need to compliment. The brown nosing goes probably a little too far if they even still call it that. But just ask some questions here and there, or like, hey, I wasn't sure about this. Just show some interest in the subject by asking some questions after class, and thank them, and that kind of thing. Just don't be the guy that they don't know who you are. Never, ever, ever be that person. Be an individual.
All right.
Make friends with the hot chicks in your class. They take the best notes. Promise them that if they give you their notes because you write slow, that you will take them home, transcribe them. Now, if you can take it to the next level, you take those notes home, transcribe them. And if you're smart enough, you can turn them into a study guide that can be used for each exam. You can pair up with the hot chick and you can sell them to the rest of your class. Not saying I did this or not.
But allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah, Carson, there's nothing wrong with being friends with attractive people. There just isn't. Well done. And you know
dude.
what? They
Trickle
can have
down.
attitudes. Yeah, they can have attitudes, but you know what? The ugly girl's got attitudes. Everybody has their very own attitude, but there is a trickle down, because behind every hot chick is a pretty almost as hot chick that doesn't have her issues. So there you go.
I love how this advice started with, make sure you get with a girl with a tongue ring, to show up to class and make sure you get notes and study with your other students.
Oh, dude, we're only on 6. I got a lot more to go. I think I got
Christ.
16 total. Learn a bar trick. Learn a bar trick.
That's good advice.
Yeah. All right. What are we thinking here? Give me like some peak ones. I'm not talking like the average. You know what I'm saying?
I can open a beer on anything. That was one of my go-tos.
That's pretty big. See, that's like a utility.
Yeah, a utility one's great.
Like it's like Bear Grylls, except you're in a bar and there's no nature anywhere.
There's no piss.
Yeah.
Be a Toastmaster. If you can come up with some good toast and you're known for that could be cool.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
That's like a life skill too.
Yeah, classic that I like is here's the virgins and lesbians. Thanks for nothing.
I like here's to you and here's to me, the best of friends will ever be. And if you ever disagree, then fuck you and here's to me.
If you can't, what is it? We live for honor, we die for honor. If you can't come in or come honor.
Those were basics, but what was yours? To lesbians and what?
To virgins and lesbians. Thanks for nothing.
That's
It's right to the point. That was what my brother gave me.
Yeah.
Well, your brother was spot on with that. That's good.
And then I always did the chug the beer can and smash it. But the trick is the way you hold it. You want to hold it like this. So when you're coming in, you close in with your fingertips where nobody's quick. It does nothing.
Legacy, because our dad's one of those guys who can chug a beer in like a couple of seconds.
Oh my god.
I was never given that ability, but maybe you were.
Maybe that's a good point. I feel like yeah, we'd have to get Jackson on here. Maybe he can.
Yeah, he's got one of the other brothers.
Yeah.
All right, this one might be a little bit too close to the chest for me, but don't ever slap a girl on the ass who is texting while she's getting off the elevator.
Yeah, it's just good advice. Don't sexually assault any women. Probably a good idea.
Well, yeah, I used to tap the top of boobs. That was my thing. I'm like, you're showing it, therefore I should be able to touch it. It's the skin. I'm not touching the target. I'm not touching the nip, but I'm touching the top of breast. So I used to touch the top of breast. That was my thing. I'd be like, how are you doing? Ta-ta. I touch the top of the breast.
All right. So what if I saw Steve walking out of the elevator texting?
Well, all I know.
Push me.
Yeah. I may or may
like both hands. Are you saying like both hands?
I don't know. What do you think? I think it's pretty funny to mess somebody up. Or if you see me talking to my phone, doing voice to text, to go, shit.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always a classic. I may or may have not slapped a girl on the ass texting on her, brand new Razor cell phone. Yeah, dog, I'm old. And she dropped it, and we were on the 13th floor, and it went right down the crack between the elevator.
Oh no!
Wow! And we were seeing each other at the time. Very brand new relationship. It ended right there.
Over.
Wow.
Over. Yeah, that's over. Thing I remember about the razors, they were so thin in the middle, you could use them as a, to put your drink on them. It's like a coaster.
Huh.
They were fantastic.
Till the water dripped into the phone.
Well,
but
yeah.
I did that. I said, "Oh, look, your phone's like a coaster." That didn't go over well either. So I'm just saying.
All right. Mountain Dew Code Red plus cigarettes and no food is basically speed and the greatest study tool that you can utilize legally.
Would you update that to like a monster? Because kids these days are consuming caffeine.
You should see the shit they're handing out.
Yeah, at a much higher level than you and I. We exist in the time of Bang energy, right? Like
I do 2 a day. A bang a day keeps the doctor away.
you do 2 of them?
Dog, nonstop. I live on that shit.
Holy
Dude, Steve,
shit.
I've been drinking these ever
Wow.
since we started the
Dude.
pod. I used to drink them in studio when we were doing
2?
I do
Small
remember
shit.
that. Yeah, I've seen him drink.
That was my
2.
mixer in the studio was vodka bang every show.
Oh my God. You're just like
Wow.
DIYing the old school Four
Okay.
Locos.
Do you want to talk about this? I was in college during the original Four Loco that was killing people, and we were shotgunning them on my front porch.
Got to do what you got to do to stay awake, man.
My advice to you
Facts.
is you can mix something that has caffeine and alcohol separately, but if it's in a can and claims to be caffeine and alcohol, stay the fuck away. Oh, stay the
Yeah.
fuck away.
At least y'all are doing drinks. In our day, you just did some crank. You know, you had somebody that had crank. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good for 3 or 4 hours.
Mhm. I'm more of a Quaaludes guy.
Oh, we love a lewd.
Boom.
Brandon
What's
East is
up,
a big
Mike?
Quaaludes family.
God
Panty
damn,
droppers.
your brother just went 80s. He wasn't even alive in the 80s and he just went there.
All right, here's another one. If you're at a party and people are chanting, they just randomly break out into a chant.
Which will
Don't
happen.
ask why. Figure out what the fuck they're saying and just join in because it is way more fun.
Yeah. Or if you're being the guy chanted at,
Oh yeah.
that could be a
You
good
know,
or a
hey,
bad.
that's actually that's a party trick. You can because there's moments where you can be the chant guy, where you start
true.
chants that are fun and funny. That's one.
That's true.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's
If-
underrated.
If you ever get penny locked in your room, kick the door near the handle and the pennies will drop. Now, granted, I was never in that situation. I was the one usually doing the said locking. So the best way to do it is to take a broom, a metal broom that's hollowed out, step on it, snap it in half, step on it, flatten it, take like 3 pennies, press the door up against the wall, slide the pennies in, and right there, pennies, penny lock everybody.
Wow.
Your
Do you
advice is to penny lock everyone.
Wow.
I did this one time.
I was never aware of penny locking. I've never heard of this.
Me
Basically,
either,
what
dude. That was new.
What it is you
Yeah.
take a stack of pennies, so you press a door in, and you can see there's a little bit of leeway in between the frame and the door. And so you look at and go 1, 2, 3 pennies or 4 pennies or 2, and then you put them in there. And then what happens is it creates so much pressure that when the person turns their knob, that it locks the door because there's too much pressure and they get stuck and trapped inside their room.
Wow.
And if you do it to an entire fraternity house, then you do get called into J board and they say, well, what the fuck happened if a fire would have occurred because you would have locked the entire 30 people inside this place.
Fuck them.
Well, yes, we say dorm rooms have windows. You just got to jump 3 stories.
Yeah. If you, hey, that's what the training's for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude, this is what we're
Got
here
it.
for. Here's another big one, actual serious one. Pick one day of the week and make it your laundry day and stay consistent to it.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Laundry is a
Clean.
big thing.
And stay clean. You got to
Yeah.
be clean, dude. Be clean.
Yeah. I'm a pretty clean guy,
Mhm.
I would say. Thankfully.
This
But,
is one.
Yeah.
This is one I still use today. If you soak a bunch of towels and clog them in the shower drains and turn all the showers on hot, you can create a sauna and just sweat out the hangover. It works in Vegas very well still to this day. I do it in all my hotel rooms.
There you go.
That's-
It is a cheap man sauna, but it works.
That sounds actually really good.
I'm gonna do that after this.
I like that one.
I'm not even hungover.
It works, dude. It works really well. Here's another one. If someone says they have one more spot in their car for a road trip, take it.
Always.
I like that.
Yeah. There really
Doesn't
isn't.
doesn't matter where they're going, and you automatically get the back seat. And most people survive in the back seat with wrecks.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then you get a cool experience or story. I don't know why we
Yeah,
went down the car crash.
There's never been a road trip that I've been on that I regretted. Even the ones that were like, oh, I shouldn't have gone on that one. I was still like, all right, that was still kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's always
trying to
an
go. Trying to go to the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid. That's up there.
Yeah.
You know
The pyramid.
Mm-hmm. The big
By the
old
way,
Bass Pro
In
Shop.
Memphis.
When you're out on a Friday night and somebody goes, man, I want to put my feet in the ocean, and you get the crazy idea to drive to the to Panama City, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
I did it.
I did that. I did that my freshman year of college.
Yeah, you
We
show
left
up
on a
about
fucking Tuesday at like 9
Thank
o'clock
you.
at night.
with nothing. We had nothing.
Yeah.
We're all like, we'll buy a pair of shorts when we get there. And all you do is got your feet in the ocean at 3 a.m. You don't want to rent a room, so you find some chairs to sit in till the sun comes up, buy some shorts, hang out, and then drive home. That's what you do.
Or
Crashing my friend Casey's 4Runner.
that's Or if you gotta go to Texas to get some beer and you got a cop chasing you, you know what I'm saying?
Do you want me to drive to your dorm room and hug you? Is that what you're trying to make happen? Because it can happen, Carson. It can. Keep up the Smoking the Bandit talk and the bootlegging cores, and I'm coming to your. I'm hugging you now.
Yeah, there we go.
Got some 70s in you, baby. Look at you.
All right, I got 3 more. If somebody asks you what the capital of Thailand is, cover your balls.
I'm actually, thankfully, I think I'm safe right now. I hope I'm safe. So I'm going to ask, what is the capital of Thailand?
I don't think I know. Oh, it's
Bangkok.
I get it.
They're about to punch you in the dick.
Oh,
That's the heads up.
It's like a Hertz donut thing. But yeah,
Yes.
they're right. He's right.
That's a
If
good
the
one.
class is pass-fail with assigned seating, don't fucking sit in the front row. I definitely made this mistake.
Really? Why is that?
Pass-fail just means you just have to show up. You can sit way in the back. And attendance is literally the only way you're getting those credits.
Oh, wow.
So they'll say if you miss more than 3 classes, then you fail. But if you attend every class, you're passed. You literally just have to physically be there. You don't have to learn anything. You don't have to test on anything.
Wow.
It is just a pass-fail.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay.
And here's my last one. Always have a sleeve of Solo cups in your car in case you go to a keg party. You don't have to buy a cup in this situation because, well, you already got some. And then you can hook your boys up and you can even sell some of your cups to other people and make profit off the beer.
Best thing I've heard yet, right there. That was good.
That's huge.
Solo Cup sells that Solo Cup.
Also,
Evan,
maybe some ping pong balls in your glove compartment. Because nobody becomes a hero faster than if you're trying to get beer pong table going.
That or dice.
I already got it.
keep one down your pants. It's just going to make your package look bigger. Don't worry about it. Just keep a ping pong ball down there. And if somebody does kick you, the ball can save you. One thing I want to say to you, Evan, because this is your little bro. I take it you're the oldest.
I am the oldest. Yeah.
And how old are you now?
I'm 29.
And how old are you? 18?
19. Just turned 19.
19?
Yeah.
Just turned. All right. Brett and I are just two little fleas on a ledge. I don't know why I said fleas, because, you know, I just did. I'm not saying your house had them or you have animals that have fleas. And everybody else on the podcast, Evan, talk to your brother and give him heartfelt, we grew up in the same house, love advice. I just want to hear it.
All right. My advice to you is maybe in our house there were some, and maybe you had a different experience than I did, but maybe things were a little sheltered, things a little more, you know, dangerous and crazy than they seem, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to tell you is don't be scared of that stuff, right? Get into some trouble, not too much trouble.
Some
trouble, man. Go have fun. Go do crazy stuff. Go, I don't know, go explore an abandoned building at fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Hang out with friends who maybe seem a little sketchier than your gut would tell you. Again, not too sketchy. If somebody shows you a fucking monkey, if they're doing cocaine and a monkey is present, get the fuck out of that house. This is real advice from my real life. That's true.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like,
I know. I totally get it. Actually.
Huge wide world
I
out there, and there's
Yeah.
a ton of cool stuff in it.
that speaks to me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good deal. Well
Try everything
said.
once.
Well said. Right now, at this point in
Hey,
time, with what's
can I-
left in our drinks, a little cheers to Carson, a 19-year-old freshman at
Thank you.
Kennesaw State U, baby. Way to go.
Cheers, brother.
I'll throw you one more. If you see somebody getting arrested, don't yell "fuck the police."
By the way, the police have the hardest job in the world. You need to love the police. Love them, love them, love them.
Yeah.
Anybody
definitely-
that's saying
Mm.
defund or hate, stay away from them.
See,
don't care how you feel.
I would be more saying like fuck the police. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for any women
Fuck,
that are
comma,
nearby.
the police.
Yeah, like check
they're
out these
here.
hot cops. They're doing a great
Yeah.
job.
Yeah. Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you
You
go.
gotta- Whether regardless of how you feel about them, support. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe
gotta love
know,
it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Gotta love them. They're keeping you safe, bro. Without police, there'd be anarchy. You don't want that in the world.
Yeah,
There has to be
that,
law
that
and
could be
order.
a problem.
No, it could. And you want to get an education without dealing with lawlessness. So
The beavers might rise up.
yeah, get your education, and there's a chance that some of it could be paid for. I don't know. Maybe that helps. Are you on scholarship? Or are you paying? Or your dad?
I am on scholarship. Well, I mean, not entirely scholarship. So
It's all good.
Yeah, but
Good. Congratulations. I'm proud
So-
of you, man.
yeah,
That's
thank you,
that's
thank you.
pretty
Don't
awesome.
worry, Daddy Joe will take care of those loans.
yeah,
Yes, that's what he does.
yeah, he does do that.
That's
Mhm.
good stuff, man. You got to love your dad for that. In closing,
Mhm.
show 142, the Yeah Come On show with our star freshman Carson at, like I said, Kennesaw State. Brett, finish me off.
All
So,
right.
Carson, what we do
So-
here is Brett is our window to the world of news. He's gonna read most of a headline, and we have to finish it.
Okay, I like this.
All right, I appreciate you being the older brother and explaining it to him, but I think he could have fucking caught on. Okay, chill.
Probably.
All right. Now, granted, here's a curveball. The first one, you're going to fill in my gap, which means I'm going to start reading. I'm going to leave a blank, finish, and then you guess what the word is in the middle. All right. Missouri School District reinstates blank as punishment. Quote, "We've had people actually thank us."
Spankings.
Let's go. Let's just go
Force-
spanking.
Foreskin removal.
Damn.
Okay, I gotta give it up to my boys. Spanking is right on. Missouri School District
wow.
reinstates spanking as punishment. Now the
Yeah.
rest are all finish me offs. Heads of Hungary, the country, weather service. So heads of Hungary weather service fired after.
Mm,
After
Wow. This could go.
They're-
Heads of Hungary weather service fired after.
swearing on air.
Drought, unpredicted drought.
Carson,
I don't.
deep thinker.
Yeah.
You can literally say anything.
Wow. Yeah.
Why were they
there's,
fired?
There's some rain.
They were fired
Rain.
because wrong forecast forced a firework display cancellation.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty
What?
rough.
all right. I
Wow.
wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah.
And it was like the Ministry of Weather Forecasts or whatever, because they're one of those
Yeah.
countries that does it like that. All right, next one. FedEx mistakenly delivered 6 cases of rifles to.
The White House.
Bambi. No, JFK. Kennedy.
The Abraham Lincoln Memorial.
Ooh, you guys are way off. Chester High School in Philadelphia.
Wow.
Good old Chester High School. Damn it. Can't
Chester.
believe I didn't do it.
Yeah, I
That is
thought
pretty
I was.
cool.
It's
That's
a
my.
Westchester.
I know. Here's
Oh,
born and
Man.
raised.
Come on now.
All right, here's my final one. Man chops off his own penis while dreaming of.
Circumcision.
Oh my
You
God.
know how sometimes when you circumcise yourself in your sleep, you circumcise yourself for real.
by dreaming of I spit on your grave.
Oh,
Oh.
Steve.
That's a movie.
That
It's
is a
with-
movie.
Yeah, it's a movie where the guy got his penis cut off in the movie.
About man, I don't know, eating a hot dog.
Dreaming. Oh wait, dreaming of being a sushi chef.
Ooh.
He's like doing hibachi.
Yes. Yes. Is it that?
Catch the shrimp. Catch the shrimp.
No.
Is it?
All right, here we go. Man chops off his own penis while dreaming of slaughtering goats.
Oh wow.
I couldn't have got there.
Yeah.
Good God.
What an
All
asshole.
right. It has been one little hellacious little show for the college man. Thank you for staying up with us. Get to your books, son, or your laptop. Or
You don't need
whatever
them.
got
You don't
to
need
do.
them.
So
Whatever.
says Brett.
Yeah.
Great advice from 2.5 college graduates on the Yeah Come On Show, show 142, brought to you by our fabulous sponsors, Circle285.com, OxygenFinancial.com, JoeBees.com, Ridgeline Counseling, and yes, legends, Yeah Come On Bourbon Whiskey in Cumming, Georgia. Carson, it was a pleasure having you on.
It was a pleasure
Brett,
being on here.
Great job, Evan. Great job. Can I get a Yeah Come On?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.